So where most of people are from? Wait, maybe you guys can write me in the comments like where you're from, or say, just curious where people are coming from. Dave, where are you
Oh.
from? Dave Cuts. Oh, I see New York. Sorry, you're the only one that says New York. I see Doron. All right. We'll let people join.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
everyone.
Wasn't
Hi,
able to hear you
everyone.
before. Good
Great. I see
morning.
Susan is from San Francisco. I see that incredible Mervilla is from Baltimore. Kim from Cleveland. Great. And Guy from Hawaii. We got all variety of people here from everywhere. This is very exciting, guys. We're very appreciative of you coming here today. Hi, Ilan. I see you too. Now I see the face behind the standing person in the picture. The only full body picture that I have.
I searched the internet for pictures for everyone and found that one of
Do we know
Elijah's
how many people
on a big
are with us at
stage.
the moment?
Sorry,
Right.
Galit?
Do we know how many people altogether are here already?
16 people are here.
How many people joined us already?
How many already joined?
Yes.
16.
Mm.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Let's go for it.
Want me to
Yeah.
start? All right. Well, hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming here today and being part of this. We're here, on a mission and on a journey to really bring to the front what happened, bring it in front of as many people as possible. And I'm going to share a little bit of this journey and what we're planning to do. And we have Sarel here, and we're going to hear from the producers and the creators, and we're so grateful for having you here, because each and every one of you is part of a community, part of a tribe, and we're all together want to bring the light and the love back from what happened on October 7th. I'm going to share with you a little presentation. Let me know that you see my screen. Let me do this. Let me know if you can see my screen now. And then
Yes.
you see my screen? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my name is Tal Navarro. Do you see me as well? Because I don't see anything. It's just the screen. You see me
We
as
see
well?
you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we see.
So, my name is Tal Navarro, and I just joined this project recently, and I'm very excited to work with such amazing team and tribe and people who are really resilient and strong and incredible human beings that you're all going to meet very soon. And our project here is talking about creating Nova Heaven in Burning Man, which is the Nova installation and memorial installation for the October 7th on what happened, and for the 405 people who got slaughtered and murdered on October 7th. And we're going to bring them to the front and bring their light, because their light stopped shining, but it's never really stopped shining. It's going to shine on all of us through this event. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about what we're planning and what we think of doing over there. So first of all, our vision is really based on the Supernova Festival, which took place on October 7th. Obviously, we all know about that at Kibbutz Re'im at the south of Israel. And our mission and our vision is to build an installment of to memorize those 405 lives who were lost too soon, unfortunately. And this is going to stand in the middle of the playa, and we're going to show you everything around it in just a few minutes. And it's going to represent the light that is shining through the dark, the light that shines through those horrible days and atrocities that have happened on October 7th. And we want to bring back the love and the light to this humanity, into the universe, through this installment and through this monument that we're going to build. So basically, Nova Heaven will spread light, happiness, and freedom among its guests. We're going to create those spirals with 405 characters of angels with the names of those who were murdered on October 7th. And it's going to be a beacon of hope and resilience. And we're going to honor the joy and the freedom that the Nova Festivals represents. We're going to also speak here with the producers to show and to understand more in depth on what they've been through and why we are doing that as well. So basically, this is the structure, more or less. We have a few components for what we're going to build here. We have on the entrance, we're going to have a huge sign that says, "We will dance again." We're going to have here, I'm going to go with you on this. We're going to have the shade, which is the art installation that will feature the original iconic shade structure that was at the festival itself on October 7th. And it's going to be built and created by an amazing team of people who are joining us on this journey, and we'll talk about them in a bit. The spirals, we're going to have spirals from under the shades that will rise from the ground. 6 solid wood spirals that will exceed the sky, and each of them will have 405. I mean, altogether there will be 405 angels with the names of the victims described on them in a memorial for those who were killed, of course. We're going to honor the victims by spreading their internal light, and we will create for each victim the name on a spirals, and we're going to ensure that this memory will live forever. It's going to be hanged over there, and we're all going to see it we'll show you in a minute a few more things around it as well. The gate, we're planning to do an installment of a huge, massive metal artistic gate that will boldly represent the words, "We will dance again," in 3 dimensions. And people will go through into it and out, which means they're coming to dance again. They're coming to bring to life what someone thought he will take it away from us, but no one will stop us. And we will dance again. This is our message here. And that's where people are coming into the camp and into the monument and the installment to dance with us. So there's going to be vehicles with sound systems all around the pieces of arts that we have. And we're going to have events on different times of the week and you'll get probably the agenda a little bit later on. We're just building everything as we go. We exceed 10,000 in attendees. And there are going to be a lot of events on Saturday morning and on Tuesday, and some others that we're planning to do right now, but we'll give you the final agenda as we go. A little bit on who we are. So the team, everything was created obviously by the visionary minds of our amazing producers and artists of the Supernova Festival. And we're going to speak to Sorel here. And it's all collaborating with the talented, diverse team that we're all gathered with the time. And you're going to see designers that are going to create the iconic fabric pattern for the shade structure, and the craftsmen who are going to build everything, and event producers and the wooden spirals. There got to be a lot of artists and creators and builders who are coming ahead of time to put everything together into the playa, so it will be ready when everyone is coming on the beginning of the Burning Man as well. So a little bit about the team, and I'm going to bring my mic to Sorel. This is some of the team, by the way. The team is much bigger. We're just bringing you a few of the people, but it's much a bigger audience. And I'm going to give Sorel Botavia, who is the producer of Supernova Festival and the project manager of this project, to say a few words, and then we'll continue to represent. So I'm just going to do this, stop sharing, and I'm gonna give Sarel the mic. Sarel, you're with us, right?
Hey everyone, thank you Tal, and thank you everybody that joined us. I'm a little bit nervous, and each time to tell my story to new people, it's a little bit hard. Um, so I will share it with you a little bit about my personal story, and more about the Nova Heaven exhibit, the Nova Heaven art installation that we're going to bring to the playa. I want to share with you how much it's important to us and how much it's powerful, and what is our public mission to bring to the playa, and who we are and what we bring with us. So a little bit about my story is that I was a programmer before the 7th of October, and also a producer of the Nova and another some festival in Israel. And in the 7th of October, I was in the party. It was the biggest party that we did in Israel, for almost 4,000 people. The prettiest people in the world, with the prettiest soul, and I can't really share with you how much emotion and what was the feeling during this sunrise, but I know that you guys burners know a little bit what is the sunrise, and what emotion there is in those moments. And during the sunrise in the 7th of October, we felt so good. We felt like all our brain going to explode, and like all the moments of our life lead to this moment. Until, and I dive a little bit deep to my story, that I look to the sky after I'm going to the to the main stage, and somebody jump on me and hug me and tell me, "Wow, it's amazing! You don't know what you did to me," and like this. And I look to the sky and I see some rockets in the sky. Directly, I understood that 6 months of working going to well, and I see another rockets in the sky, something like 40 or 30 rockets in the sky. And directly I understand that something is not good, and I don't really understood how much it's going to be not good, and what will be what we're going to win through. And during this moment, all the producers start to evacuate all the people from the festival. You should imagine how much it's horrible that 4,000 people in the with a lot of emotions, and in the highest in the highest moment of their life, see hundreds of rockets in the sky, and starting to stress and be in panic. And we are collect ourselves and started to evacuate all the people, and to take care to all the people that talk stress and some panic. And after not a lot of time, we understood that it's not a regular situation. We started to hear and to get from the roads, from road 232, a lot of people that get shot by terrorists. And during this time, I was near to the main stage, and I started to tell to people to hide behind under the main stage. With me was something like 40 people, most of the people we already succeed to evacuate from the festival. And inside the festival area was something like 300, 400 peoples. And during this time, I didn't I didn't really understood how many people they are with me and what we're going to be through. And I just told to people to hide under the main stage. And after something like 20 minutes that I'm telling to people to hide under the main stage, I started to hear much stronger the sounds of the machine gun and the Kalashnikov. And I goes to hide too under the main stage. After a couple of minutes, there was a two security guide that ran to us from the internet of the festival to tell us that the terrorist has arrived to us, and we have to run away of our life, and we have to run fast as possible. And at the moment that we started to get out from under the main stage, the terrorist has arrived from the background, from the back of the main stage, and started to shoot everybody. I can say that most of the people that was with me under the main stage didn't survive, and me and my girlfriend succeed to survive and run. And after like 3 times that each time we succeed to run away from the terrorist, that we see again the terrorist and they shoot on us, and we are running away, and the bullets like bullet in every place and not on us. And it was like really a movie that you can imagine. You can't imagine what you've been through, and you are in these moments, and you don't understand what you really feel. And after a long way that I will not share all the small details during the running, we succeed to run and to evacuate ourselves to Ofakim. And during this time, all my friends, all the crew, all the producers, each one of them take responsibility in other area that we succeed eventually to control the Nova Festival. My partner Gil Rimoni, he is also the the owner of the security company that secured the festival. He succeeded to arrange something like 6 IDF soldiers and succeed to take them to the party and to take control and kill something like 20 terrorists. And during this time also, a couple of my friends started to share all the data of the festival with all the Shabak and the police and all the organization that help us to try to understand what happened and who is need help, and where there is missing people that we can find. I can share that from the next morning, I was in the ground on the festival. I go back with my partner Gil Rimoni and try to looking for friends, for survivors, for missing people, for people that we didn't know if they are with us or kidnapping. And I lost something like 47 friends that I know them, and another few friends that are kidnapped in Gaza, still kidnapped. And we lost 405 people that was the beautiful people that you can imagine. And from this moment, from those moments that we ran away for our life, we understood that we have to take responsibility for our community, and we are the only one that will take care to our community. We'll take care to heal them. We'll take care to hug them. We'll take care to look them in the eyes and understood what happened to us. And we'll take care to all those that not with us today and can't dance with us, dance with us on the dance floor, but will be with them spirit and will light us. The Nova Heaven exhibit, it's so much important to me because I know that the Burning Man, it was my dream from my childhood. It was like the biggest music festival, the biggest art festival that I want to go, and I didn't really understood how much I want to go there. And something like 2 months ago, we started to work on this on this project. And during the time that I'm working on this project, I starting to realize how much it's important and how much we need to light the playa with all the souls that not with us today, because they are not with us on the physical level, but they are with us in the spirit, and they lighting our way. And just to share with you a few things about the vision about the Nova Heaven, the fabric that we're going to that right now in the production, and we are going to bring to the playa. It's the fabric that's so much important to us to bring to the playa, because this is the last place that all our friends dance there under this fabric. And the DNAs that you saw in the presentation, it's DNAs that connect between the ground, between the earth to heaven. And what we are doing there in the exhibit, we are take our angels and we are dance with them and bring them to the heaven. And this is what I really believe. This is what we are doing. And with the gate that we are writing, we will dance again. We are spreading the awareness and spreading the vision that although all the darkness that we've been through, although all that, we will never stop dancing, and the souls that we lost there never will stop dancing. They are always dancing with us. And also in the playa, they are dancing with us, and they will light our world, and they just make everything to be accurate every moments in our life. And they was our angels that will stay with us forever and will be the internal light that we live with them. And it's so much important to me to bring this to the playa, because I know how much each burner is internal light, how much each burner is like is like people. This is people that came into the burner and don't really know who they are, and in the burn they find out, they find out the light, and there we will find out what internal light we live. And that's it. And thank you that you are with us. And Tal.
Thank you, Sarel. And yes, it's a mission of all of us now. What you're leading here, it's your light is coming to us, and we're all here to build this together and make this happen in the best way that we could. I'm going to just share with you the screen just before. At the end, we'll have time for questions and shares. We want to really share this with you guys. Let me put the present and present. So just a couple of things that you'll get to know better a little bit more about the team is that in the past, not that past, just like almost a month ago, there was a 30,000, maybe 35,000 people gathering in the Yalkon Park in Israel to celebrate peace, and it was dedicated to those who were kidnapped and are still captivated in Gaza. And I don't know if you saw it or you've been there, but it was really amazing with the top, singers, top performers in Israel. And it was made by these amazing teams, these amazing producers who created the Nova Festival. And also, obviously, the Nova exhibition in New York City. And the Nova exhibition, it's another monument to remind everyone about the massacre of the Nova Festival. If you haven't been, if you're in New York, you should definitely go and check it out. It had over 100,000 people who had visited this location. It had a lot of press around it. And it's an amazing monument, an amazing remembrance place for what happened. And it's also made by Sorel and the other gang of producers. And I want to introduce you Ilan Factor, who is here with us, who created this as well. And I want him to share with us a few words about that exactly place and what it symbolized for him. So please, Ilan, you're with
Thank
us,
you.
right?
Yes.
Great.
I'm all here. Thank you. Quite late at night, but it was important to be on this call, and thank you for everyone that's with us. And thank you, Sarel. It's always emotional and makes me cry. But I try to give a different angle, maybe, of how we see it connected to the Burning Man. And I know Boris for a long time from a different story, and we're actually a tribe, a modern tribe. I think that started its roots similar in the time and dates like Burning Man, and it's a tribe started its roots on the beginning of the 90s, and we call ourselves the trans tribe. So it's not a closed tribe, it's a pluralistic, liberal, peace and love achieving in life. And basically it's based on music and dancing. And this tribe became like very popular, I would say, and attractive in Israel. And Israel became very effective and very influential in this tribe. It created some of the world's biggest artists and some of the world's biggest musicians still these days. And the Israeli tribe is very strong amongst the international and world tribe. And our story begins like 30, 40 years ago. And we kind of feel that this story with the Nova Festival and its atrocities kind of brings out our heart. And maybe we were kind of a hidden tribe, and we've become exposed in the last months because we're no longer behind the scenes. And this story exposed our lives, and really our most important message is that dancing is healing and music is healing. And of course we will dance again is I'd say the sign above. But the two important stories here are people taking care of their own, and leaders of a community taking care of its own community. And since the 7th of October, the Nova Music Festival producers became the healing leaders of their own, and they have 3,500 people to take care of, 500 families to take care of that lost their kids, and thousands of people who are part of this generation, and that were all hurt. And I'd say hurt would be a good enough word by this horrifying attack. But the important thing was that the light was hurt, and when you meet the survivors, they all live with a dark hole within their souls, and the work of the community, and this is part of it, is to try and heal them back and to bring light back to their life, like Sarah said. And we believe in with dancing and music is the best healing way. And everything we do since the 7th of October is to gather the community around us and hug them and talk with them and take them and bring them to a better place. So that's basically how we see it. We think it's a universal message, and we think being part of Burning Man is maybe culturally and socially a very big achievement, and a possibility and an option to expose our hearts and to show what we believe in, and a humanitarian action other than, of course, political or whatever. So, as Tal said, we created an exhibit that's been already to New York, and we're starting building it up in LA tomorrow. It will be open on the 15th of August in LA for 3 months, and what we're bringing into the playa in the Burning Man is like a resemblance of this exhibit, but all the spiritual side and the artistic side of it and the visionary of it. And we're very happy for all the team that joined us and everybody that's helping us, and the artists that join us, some of them old burners, some of them new burners, some of them new in life. And together, I think this creation will be exciting for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Ilan. Thank you very much. And we're all excited to get there soon and to put this together. And it's great that all of you are here. Let me share the screen again. Let me go back to our presentation. And it's very amazing that you are all here, because we need each and every one of you. And we are at the stage that we all know that we're a tribe. We all know that we are connected here on a different level. And even if I don't know you all, I feel like I know most of you, and I feel like I'm connected to all of you on a different level. And on the playa, we're going to connect immediately for sure. But now, a few steps before we're getting to the playa, we would need help. And the help is in a few ways. One, obviously, it's a donation. We are raising $130,000. We already raised almost 70,000, and we're still in a need. It is a tax deductible. We need it for the materials, the transportation, the installation, and so many other things that are so important for us. And there are a few ways to donate. There's a link, and if you can, guys, put it in the chat, Galit or Jen, you can put it in the chat, please, the GoFundMe link, so people can look at it right now and click on it as we speak, please. And there are other ways we can get your support, but these are ways you can donate. You can do it through this link, which is going to be in the chat. You can do it with a bank transfer, you can do it with a check, or you can contact me or anyone in the team that you know that can help you with the donation. This is very, very crucial. Now, I want to say that if someone cannot donate, and that's okay, there are other ways to help. And the ways that we can help is either share this, follow us on Instagram, share our content with others, try to spread this word as much as possible. And I want to make an ask right now on spot. I want everyone to take out your phone, unless you're on the phone now when you're speaking with me, and take a picture of this. If you can take this picture for a minute and share it on your social, share it on your story, write down, we will dance again on Playa, which is our Instagram page, and tag us and share this story with everyone around your network. Even if you have 2 followers or 10 followers or 200 followers, it doesn't matter. Any follower is another couple of eyes that can see this and spread it, and continue spreading this light and spreading this word around. So we are in a place where you guys are ambassadors. You guys are the people, our tribe, are the people who are able to help us and support this, bring this to life. Because at the end of the day, we are a team that works on so many things at once. Everyone in this team working on multiple things at once, and we all cover and help each other. And we really need more ambassadors and more people to bring this word out. And if you can take a picture of this, tag us. We'll also reshare it on our socials. Tomorrow we will have full access again to the page, and we'll be able to reshare it with you. That will be amazing. And any donation that you can make, or share the link, what you can do on Instagram, you can also click on kind of this square on the top on the story, and then you have a link, a place you can place a link on a box over there. You can copy the link from here and paste it there. If it's too complicated, it's okay. You can just take this link on that is right now in the chat, I believe, and share it with as many people as possible in your groups, chats. Think of WhatsApp groups that you have, people that you think that might be willing to share, to donate, and to reshare it, people who are in influence. By the way, we are working today on communicating with some influencers. We're working with the PR. We're going to have a massive exposure to this, but we are building it step by step, and we really need each and every one of you for that. So every donation count. If you can put even $5, $3, $10, whatever you can, 20, whatever you can, that will be amazing. We even have stages for people, kind of gifts for people who are giving big amounts of money. And we will have, you can see it on the website, basically. If you look at the website, we have all the breakdown, even for smaller amounts than what I just showed. Yeah, and that's it. I hope you guys took
Tal, I
a
want,
picture. Sarel, go for it. Yes, please.
yes, I just want to interrupt for a second, and I want to tell you guys that to be ambassador, it's like to be the light of those that murder, and to be the ends of us. And to be ambassador is to tell the story to people, to go to work and to tell to people, to tell to other burners that come in with you, because the awareness about that is the most powerful thing, because people sharing this, and this is go from one to another to another to another. And to be ambassador is also to share the link, is also to make some story. It's also to send WhatsApp message about the Zoom meeting, about the how much it's important to bring the exhibition to the playa. And also it's to come to the playa and to be with us during the burn and to share the emotion with us. We will be there. All the team will be there. Come to us. Share with us your feeling, your emotion. We are here together, and this is who we are. We are the light. We are support each other. We are healing each other. And what healing me is to heal my community and to hug my community. And this is the most powerful message that I have to the world from the last 9 months. And thank you very much that you came today and share the story, spread the awareness, and be our ambassadors. Thank you.
I would love to share something.
Yes, yes. I was going to say, if anyone wants to share, please, it's time. Jen, please. I'd
So
love to.
I'm Agenda. My name is Jen, but my playa name is Agenda. And I got brought into this incredible group. As Sorel said, everything has been sort of a miracle since he took, and the group of Nova took ownership of the participants' experience, even after, you know, the atrocities of October 7th. And they really have honored their souls in every way. And what has happened is miracles. So I've been leading theme camps and big, huge Burning Man camps since 2010. And 2 months ago, when Galit reached out to me through a very weird circumstance, and never known her, never known any of the people here, I was like, there's not enough time to do something big. This thing is huge. It's physically huge. It's 140 feet across. It's enormous. It's an exact replica of that shade. That's a big piece. Now there is an arc that's 40 feet across and over 12 feet high. This is huge. There are spirals that reach up 30 feet into the middle of a canopy. This is an enormous art piece at Burning Man. Some of you have maybe never been there. Either way, these dimensions are huge. So the undertaking of this is enormous. And along the way, I've thought, how can we possibly do this? And the slide that Tal showed, the next one, is gifts that we've gotten in kind. Every time we've said, oh, we need this, we need something, someone has come along who has that exact thing. So the donations that people are sending are going to these huge structures. You know, we have to get poles that are 33 feet long. It's very hard to find a truck to get them. I mean, anyone who's done a camp out there or an installation knows how difficult, even just an event. But people have come out of the woodwork. So what the donations are actually going towards are the art and getting it there, because everything else has really been taken care of by a community of people that are healing through this. It wasn't only the participants of Nova that were deeply affected that day, and there are a lot of us around that are healing through participating and contributing to this project. So I just want to say that, you know, anything that goes is going really towards the art, and Sorel and Ilan and Sasi and the, you know, Nova producers that have been involved in this are truly ushering those souls. And it's a worthy cause that's going to show the world we're here and it's resilient and they deserve to be honored, and we're the ones to do it. So I'm glad you all have been here to witness that.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Jen. I have to say, I have some people I got to know already, like Jen and Galit and Sorel and some other folks here are just incredible, and it's just an honor to be part of this tribe and this project, and this, I think, one of the many projects that we're going to do for Nova. I want to see if anyone else wants to add, ask questions or add remarks. Feel free to actually jump in. Just unmute your mic and feel free to say anything you want, as long as it's not everyone together.
How can you hear me?
Yes, Galit, please.
So I think, you know, Sorel is really an example of what the Nova tribe is about. I think he really was our inspirations in some difficult moments along the way when we thought, can we make it? Do we have the time to make it? It's such a, we were kind of like, fighting things that were all against, you know, our odds. First of all, the approval from Burning Man was not an obvious thing. We were not sure. As many of you know, watermelon was rejected. And so we were like, we'll see how that will work. But already we were like full power. When the whole thing started, that was literally 2 days before the time to submit the application, the deadline to submit the application. And so, and as you guys know, especially Jen and Boris and people who are, like real true burners, I mean, those art installations are starting to work already March, if not even earlier, right? And so for even, right, Jenny's like, even before, it's like sometimes literally a whole year from Burning Man to Burning Man, people are like, okay, what is the next thing? And starting to work in production. So for us, it was really against all odds, but what we made it most important for us, the guidelines that like helped us push through and make sure that this art installation will make it to Burning Man. First of all, we wanted to, if it has to be symbolic, then this is what it's going to be. I mean, Amazing Sorel was really the vision behind what he wanted to do. And I called him this week with like, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh my God, Sorel, we need to do it as bigger as we can. Do whatever you want, whatever idea you have, we have to execute it, because I just woke up with those like feeling those 405 angels we lost. And I know, Jen and I was talking about it right from the beginning. They are guiding us and they are also helping us, bringing together the best people. So I think this is more than, I know you all know that it's not just another Burning Man art installation. It's really not. It's so much greater than that. And it's not just because we were affected by it. It's greater than even like the Israeli experience from the way I see it. There's something spiritual that is great, and we are getting to be a part of it. And I agree 100% with Sorel. And I really felt what I loved. The first conversation I had with Sorel was, the level of integrity. He is what, he represented Nova Tribe, and this is what they're about. And I felt like it's a crime not to bring it to Burning Man, because it really is the same principle and the same values, right, of the Nova Tribe and the Burning Man community. And it's just the perfect place to have messages of resilience and hope, and to create that beautiful space for us that we got, to be a part of it. And I feel very honored. I know each one of you do, to just, be a part of this space, to have a memorial for those 405 that we lost. And what an incredible, incredible thing is to feel that. I know you had that event in the Yarkon, but still it's not that quite the same feeling, like, dancing in the dust in that kind of like a festival environment. So I'm so looking forward for all our friends from the Nova Tribe come to Burning Man and experience one hell of experience that it's like, it's so hard to describe. It's so powerful as it is, just the whole thing about the Burning Man experience. So doing it from where you're coming from, I'm just excited to be a part of it, and excited to be a part of the healing. And honestly, I think Jen said that before, we all need healing. Like, we are all completely wounded from October 7. I don't think like I'm back to be myself yet. So and I haven't even been there physically, so I cannot even begin to imagine your space and your place of this. But thank you. We got the most amazing team in the world. I love you all. You're just incredible.
I just remind you, everyone, thank you so much, Galitush. This amazing woman just put so much effort in this, and we appreciate your love so much.
And connect all of us together.
Yes, you're the connector, you're the dot in the center of us. And
I want to say 2 words.
Yes, please.
So hello, I'm Guy. I was in the Nova in October 7, me and my girlfriend. It was not easy, thank God, some year. I was in the burn in 22, and all the time after the October 7, I thought that I really want to go to the Burning Man this year, like to be in a place, that there is a real peace and nothing can I don't know, can be the same there. And I thought to do something. I knew that I want to do something in the Burning Man for the Nova, and I thought to do something in the temple. But you just take it like 10 steps more, and it's amazing to see how huge it's became to be the project. And for me, it's more than just, I don't know, to be there to spirit the Nova and what happened is like a little victory. To be there and to be part of this. So thank you. Thank you very much to everyone.
Thank you, Guy. And we're definitely happy to have you here as well. I want to see if David Shore is our fabricator of the spirals and the angel, if he's here. I know that he also lost his cousins on October 7th at the kibbutz, and I don't know if he's around and he wants to speak. Are you here with us?
Hey, yeah.
Hi.
Hey, I'm
Hi.
around.
We
I'm
had
around.
to spotlight you. We had to. We can't
Oh,
just.
yeah. Thanks. Well, it's interesting. I'll tell you all my. First of all, I feel very fortunate to be part of this tribe, this community of incredibly passionate people. But I have to be honest, because I feel very. At the same time, I feel fortunate to be a part of it, but I also feel very unfortunate. It's unfortunate for me to be in the role that I am in, where if any of you know anything about fabrication, we're building these pieces out of wood, and there's over 400 pieces of wood, and there's also over 400 names that have to be loaded into a machine. And it has been incredibly moving. It's been difficult. It's been inspirational. But coming from the unfortunate side is seeing these names, having to load these names into a computer to generate objects to symbolize life. It almost feels like it's not enough, like I wish I could do more. And I'm doing what I think I can, and I appreciate everybody's support. But the flip side of that is every unfortunate feeling that I get when I see a name is kind of mirrored by a feeling of joy, of hope, and of togetherness. So, sometimes I'm late in my shop and I'm looking at these names and I'm feeling like I'm not alone. That these angels are with me. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for including me in this project and letting me have a voice as part of this installation.
Wow,
Thank you,
David,
David.
thanks
So, go ahead.
for your patience and hanging in there in the process. Very much appreciated.
I think the two that just spoke speak to the miracles of this project. We very quickly needed to fabricate, and I sent out an email saying, who do we know that's fabricated? David Katz is on here. He got it. and someone said David Shore fabricates, and I had no idea, and I've known him for like 10 years. And he has a huge fabrication lab. That's what he does in Tennessee. And then I found out that he lost his cousins on October 7th, and he immediately took it on. And, you know, you just heard his experience. And then Guy, who just shared, he reached out very early and said he wanted to get involved. And then there's Sophia and Donnell here who have a friend who wrote us and said that they have a miracle ticket that they wanted to give someone. And they want to connect it maybe with Guy. And there's all these things that keep happening that are miracles. And it just shows that the angels are with us. And that's all from the intention of Sorel and the other Nova producers.
It has a name. The Playa provides. And that's what it does since day one, since second one. So I can't wait to go back home. All right. If anyone else want to add anything, that's the time to raise your hand. Suzanne, I think you are Susanna and Craig, I see, right? Did you, or you just heart shape, which is lovely.
Oh, I was just putting a heart up because I'm so happy that this is happening. And I'm Suzanne. Craig's my husband, who I met at Burning Man in 2002.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I can say on my experience that, I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
someone something? I just wanted to say that on my experience, it's going to be my 7th burn. On 2014, it was my first time. I never stopped since, almost, except COVID and pregnancies. But I got married at Burning Man in 2016 with my husband. And on 2019, I was 7 months pregnant at Burning Man, which was also an amazing experience. And for me, Burning Man is going home. And I'm very excited to go home this year with all of you guys, with an amazing tribe that are family and people who I truly love before I even met. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, anyone wants to add anything before we wrap up?
I mean, I can't help but note.
Yeah, go ahead.
We just have to say something about Natasha, Boris, and Adam, who have been here since the beginning. And Natasha, Boris, Natasha is his fly name, couldn't happen without you.
Thank you.
Seriously. And Adam has also been at
For sure.
99% of Zooms. So I can't not say anything. If either of you want to say anything about the process, I feel like.
Just, I don't know what, like, it's, for those of you who don't, I've been involved with the Psytrance scene in Israel from like the late 90s. I came back from India in 98 and started DJing and producing events. Like, that's kind of how I know Fektor and Tomer Zilberstein, who was technical producer for Nova. I'm like from that class of older. And then I moved to the US about 12 years ago and got involved with Burning Man. And when the idea popped of having a memorial for Nova at Burning Man, I'm like, this needs to happen. And so really it was Jen and I that like Jen did a lot of the heavy lifting of preparing the application, and then I submitted it. And we're pretty surprised that like we got approved without any hitches at all. Burning Man just said, yeah, sure, welcome. And that's it. And now we're just running against the clock. We're out of time, but things will happen. Everything will happen. It'll just happen in the Israeli way, in the last second. With a lot of improvisation and a lot of, trying to figure out how. But we're Israelis. We know how to make this happen.
Oh my God, we have so many more.
Just today, Boris told me about another something that we can do it in the time that we have, and I will and I will approve that it will happen.
Exactly.
It's all going to happen, guys, for sure.
And we have Uzi asking questions in the chat about
the camp is full. The camp is really a small work camp. We're limited to about 30 people. And to my understanding, at least right now, we're already full. It's not your typical Burning Man camp, in that it's basically just an art support camp for the builders.
And we have a group of us that are land grabbing nearby, or a group of people that are land grabbing nearby. So reach out if you want to be close. And Uzi, you also asked about the plan to come early and build and strike. The Nova team is getting there on the 16th, and they're loading up in Reno for days. And then the early team, there's 8 of us coming in on Tuesday, and we start to build on Wednesday morning, and we plan to be done on Saturday night. And there will be about 15 to 25 people doing that throughout the week. And strike is going to be led by Adam and some other people that have volunteered. And actually, this is one of those amazing projects where everybody wants to be a part. So it doesn't feel like trying to convince people to stay for strike. There's a lot of people that want to be involved, and they are going to make sure that it goes through. So that is our plan. And we have more people than we could need, but we do have a volunteer form. We actually need some other things, and I put the link in there. So there's other ways that you can contribute besides fundraising and sharing, which is the most important. But also, you know, we have a couple photographers, but we want like a photographer for the whole thing. So there's other ways that you can contribute, especially on Playa. There's a group that's starting to collect healers that will actually be at the piece in case someone needs healed. And they're going to offer that. We have guardians that are going to make sure that no one's writing on the piece and no one gets hurt, but we'll also have this group of healers. So there's a form there that you can fill out, and then one of us will reach out to you.
Anyone else wants to add anything? All right. Well, thank you so much for everyone who's coming here today. You're all a tribe. You're all amazing souls. We love you all. Thank you so much. And please, if you can donate, share, comment, like, all these things that you do on social media. But really, donations are crucial now. So every penny counts. And you guys, you're our ambassadors. So feel free to share the love, the light, the link, and you'll see you in the dust. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.